Brotherly aid. My brother, 4 years older than me, and his wife have tried for about 15 years to start a family. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but the two didn't get discouraged. His wife secretly got tested. I don't know why. It turned out that she was completely healthy and capable of reproducing. She also had my brother tested, but she kept the results secret. She discovered that my brother was sterile. She was devastated. Both of them get along so well. They go through thick and thin together. His wife was a childhood friend of mine, so she shared the results of his test with me. I was sad for both of them because they couldn't fulfill their dream. We talked for a long time, and eventually we came up with the idea that my brother never had to find out, and they could still become parents. In short, I made a sperm donation for my brother's family, and then a second about 3 years ago. Today, 11 years later, my brother and his wife are the proud parents of two of the sweetest children, 11 and 2 years old. I don't think my brother has ever noticed his shortcoming because his wife and I never gave any indication of it. He loves both of the children with all his heart, and his marriage was only further strengthened. Although it's often very hard for me to be only their uncle, I wish all four the best of happiness. In my opinion, parents aren't parents because they passed on their genetic material to children. They're parents because they give their children security and love, raise them and support them at the beginning of their journey. Therefore, I have absolutely no regrets about my donation or the act of donation. It was only an aid for my brother and his wife. My confession about the whole thing is that I recently saw my brother at a meeting and learned that he and his wife don't want any more children and was going to undergo a vasectomy in order to simplify their sex life. The statement was barely out of his mouth when I was overpowered by a violent fit of laughing, so I got up and I staggered out of the door. Everyone who was there was wondering what was going on and asked me what started the laughter when I got back. I couldn't think of a better excuse than to tell them about a joke that had just popped in my head. I'm sure they didn't buy it. I hope that none of them can take the fifth root of pi. Adding 2 and 2 was too easy for this situation, and that nothing gets out. You heard the Sinr.com, sin number 191.